We're up 2 hours later today. Schools are delayed because it's election day and lots of the polling places here are schools. Don has taken Ruby to get the paper because when the hill is wet and slick with leaves, that's not a good idea to take the unicycle down the hill. So he's gone to get the paper.
I have an automatic hack dragger on the back of my book bag.
Yes, he's quite interested in the string.
Should probably pick it up though.
Turn off the kitchen light, please.
Of course, Mom.
It's warm out here this morning. It's in the upper 60s. I have on a 2/3, 3/4 length sleeve today and I'm hot. Good morning, Ruby. It is still morning. We just started our trip and we just went past South Park, which is a polling place, and I think every parking space in the parking lot was full. Very crowded, very heavy, at least early morning turnout here. So they don't always delay schools on voting days, but I think they do it based on how busy the voting is predicted to be, and just punted this year and said, you know, we're in trouble if we send the kids at the regular time. So yeah, we could have a discussion about whether or not voting should be on Saturdays, or they should extend early voting, or it should be more mail-in allowed, or whatever. I don't have any answers to that, but using the schools as polling places does make them quite congested on certain certain voting days. I didn't know what to expect this morning with regard to traffic. We left about 8:36 and we're approaching downtown and it's 9:11, so Johnny's going to be a little earlier than normal. I would say traffic, I guess, has been a little lighter, not heavier. I was worried that we were going to hit more rush hour traffic, and that does not seem to have been the case. And I will note that I have not seen one school bus this morning, even though the buses are out and moving around right now. Elementary starts after high school, middle school, so we're a little elementary kids haven't been picked up yet, but I'm just thankful not to have been caught in any bad traffic this morning. Really appreciate that. You have a good day, buddy.
You too, Mom. I love you.
I'll see you this afternoon for robotics. Remember, Miss Fiona and Mr. Sam are coming to visit today.
Okay.
Really excited to see them.
Bye.
Bye. This is the old Super Kmart parking lot in Garner. This is where the disaster relief trucks and things were grouping before going into the areas that needed them. And Don and I had read that something was going in, that they were transforming this property. I don't remember what that was. I'll have to ask him, but they've definitely gotten started on it. At least up here near where the old little convenience store and gas station was. I just caught Johnny a shiny Ponita. I don't have one and he does. Oh boy. I wouldn't take it from him. Honest, I wouldn't. But I will keep trying to catch me one. Or maybe if he gets two. It's tried to clear up out there several times. I've seen the sun and then the sun's gone away. I've just been playing a little bit of Pokemon Go and enjoying the fall leaves. Don blew the driveway yesterday. Such is fall in North Carolina with all of the oak trees. Since I only have 2 hours instead of 4 hours before I have to turn around and go back to the school, I still made the effort to pull Ruby into the garage because, you know, leaves and paint and inside the windshield wipers, and yeah, we just don't want to go there. Hi, Gray Girl. How are you? Are you sleeping in your spot? How's my little sweetheart? Hi. Hello. Hi. She goes, would you quit talking and filming and rub my tummy instead? Are you in there? I've loaded up the Lego stuff in the back of my van. There are supposed to be some strong gusty winds come through with the front here in about an hour, 40-mile-per-hour winds. I don't see any hail in it, but just so I'm not worried about Ruby It's one less stressor today, so I'm gonna drive the van into downtown Raleigh. You got something at Home Depot?
Yeah, my Christmas gift.
Which one's here? Or both of them?
No, just one of them, but the other one's been delayed till November 18th.
So you're not gonna let this one sit anymore?
Well, it was due in originally on the 8th, so
right.
It's been pushed back 10 days. And so...
So what's up there today?
The half-inch hammer drill.
Oh, not the one I care about.
Yeah, the portable vacuum cleaner.
That's the one that's been delayed?
Right. The
Ryobi stuff, guys. Yeah, you know it's got to be Ryobi stuff. 3-gallon cordless vacuum. Yeah. All right. Well, you, I would wait until after the front goes through, because I don't think it's going to go through a long time. Like at 2:30, you'll probably be in the clear. Yeah. Well, that's probably about. Yeah. No sense walking into Home Depot right when the sky's about to let out. I'm actually just killing time, because obviously right now it's not a good time to run. Just as sure as I get out there, it'll pour on me. Yeah. I love you. I'll see you after Whole Foods. All right. Thanks for getting charging for my phone back in the car, because we know I got to have charging. Well, that setup can just stay in there. Okay. Thank you. All right, Donnie, my foot's on the brake. Thank you. The clock said 1:55, and I almost had a heart attack that I was late, an hour late, that I was supposed to be downtown already. But then I remembered the time changed, and oh, I got to manually set this clock. So my understanding is that there's a fitness place going in to the Old Roses here. I pulled into the parking lot to spin the Boost Mobile Pokestop, but there are definitely things starting to happen with this renovation here.
And what we could probably do is we could probably attach a wheel here as an emergency thing.
Yeah, if you wanted to. But I mean, it doesn't seem, if there were tires here, a lot of teams use tires to hit it, and the tires would like rub on the mat, and it would be hard to drive around. But because this doesn't have tires on it, it shouldn't be. The other thing is would this be your last purchase?
Gotta love cream. We're out of Lego League now. Stuff is loaded up. Johnny wants to know why I've got the van. I told him it was because of potential bad weather. I do think it rained, and it rained for a few minutes, and that was all it was. But you know, hey, I didn't worry once about the van being parked out at the street while I was inside the building for 90 minutes. It was really great to have Sam and Fiona come to our robotics team today. It's always a pleasure to see them and work with them for a few minutes, and I know I gained some valuable information about the robot game for the competition, and hopefully the boys enjoyed getting some feedback from some other knowledgeable robotics competition people besides just me. So I think that was good. What did you think, Johnny?
I think it went pretty well today. Mr. Sam gave some pretty good advice about the robots and the missions and stuff.
Yeah, so that was good. Johnny and I are here at Whole Foods now. I have parked so that I told Johnny so that I don't have to back up, because I don't have a backup camera in the van. I'm missing that. And I actually got a little scared on the way over here. A driver came up behind me at a very high rate of speed, slammed on his brakes to avoid plowing into me, and then moved over into the right-hand lane like he just didn't care about anybody on the road but him, and I felt like he almost clipped the back of the van. That's how close his maneuver was, and he just didn't seem to care. Just didn't care. So I'm glad we navigated that stretch of road, US 1, down over here to Crossroads safely. I just hope we don't meet up with any other drivers like that on the way home. Why do people drive like they own the road? Even, I mean, really, it's like we all got to just want to get home safe and in a reasonable amount of time. And I just felt like the other driver wasn't very courteous. So I don't know if that's because I'm in the Vinny van instead of the Tesla today, but I suspect this driver would have been like that no matter what. Johnny's being a very good helper, aren't you, buddy? It's trying to have some color out here tonight. It's trying. Johnny wanted to know why we had to walk the hill anyway. It's good for you. Hey, Donnie.
Hey, pretty girl.
It's only like 6:15.
That's right. It's only 6:15. It's pitch dark.
And I missed the sunset
Oh, well,
by like 5 minutes. We came out of Whole Foods just a little too late.
Yeah, I was running. It was a beautiful sunset.
It rained much more here apparently than Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
I would say we got next to nothing there, and it was pretty wet as I approached Fuquay. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Lake Wheeler Road and Penny Road? They have Nate's Mill Pond. They have the coolest mill there, and they do tours every weekend. And Marianne Miller sent me this picture. I assume she and her family went there on Sunday. Beautiful blue skies, beautiful fall foliage. Now, tomorrow would be a pretty good day to go, especially so this weekend. We get back into a drier, cooler pattern. So if you have time to go there this weekend, it's really nice. But I drive by it almost every day, and especially after a big rainfall, you can see the waterfall there. It's a really
and the leaves starting to change a little bit more. Maybe by the end of the weekend or next week they'll change even more. So then that'll be.
Looks like a postcard. Yeah, it does. Beautiful, amazing pic. And when it snows there, it looks really cool too. So Marianne, thank you for sending me the amazing pic of the day. Let's move ahead.
I needed some therapy when I got home from Legally tonight, so I've spent the last hour putting away parts that had not been put back where they belonged, that we'd not had time to keep up with. And I feel better now that I'm organized again.